So I'm going to talk about like the updates for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I didn't really talk about them, but I'll say this: we haven't gotten a full trailer, and I was thinking not to do this video, but after seeing hearing all the news and the stuff that we've kind of gotten compiled out of it, I was kind of the mindset of, you know what, let's actually talk about this. Let's actually discuss some of the stuff that is coming out of Spider-Man Brand New Day, because it sounds like a cool idea. Yeah, so Spider-Man Brand New Day. That event that storyline is horrible. I'm not going to lie to you. That storyline is absolute trash. But I will say the idea of what we're doing here is really cool. A street-level Spider-Man story. That's what we wanted. That's what we always wanted. I mean, as much as I think myself and a lot of you guys agree that stories like No Way Home and Spider-Man 2 and there are other Spider-Man movies, but none of them felt like what we really wanted. A street-level Spider-Man story where Peter is taking on not like some world-ending event or a multiverse. It's more like, yeah, I'm protecting I'm protecting people that the Avengers can't. Yeah. So yeah. That's what I think is what the big draw is here. Now, the other thing is that, yes, we know the Punisher, John Bernthal is coming in here as the Punisher, and it's been officially confirmed that Mark Ruffalo will appear as the Hulk in here. And I'm really hoping we get, the Hulk and not... Because one of the things, as much as I enjoy the MCU, you guys already know, I have defended the MCU a lot. Even though, yes, I did do a video talking about, Feige's comments here and there, which, admittedly... I didn't really give much thought of well, if Feige isn't in charge, who the fuck is? I didn't give that much. It was just more like a reactionary one, and I don't like to do those kind of videos. But I digress. I'm just one of the things the MCU has done is nerf the Hulk. We haven't really gotten the Hulk we wanted since Ragnarok. That's the last time we saw a solid Hulk on screen. But now he's been kind of nerfed, and now it's just Mark Ruffalo in a motion capture suit. I'm hoping that we get a return to a return to basis kind of story. But then I'm hoping that's the case. Now the other thing is I'm really hoping we get Charlie. I'm hoping they announce Charlie Cox is coming in here as Daredevil, because you got Frank here. We need Peter and Matt. We definitely need as much. I'm waiting for the day we get Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four to be on screen together, because that's Peter's other family. I have always defended the that I love Peter. When Spider-Man hangs out with the Fantastic Four, because even they say yeah, he's family. Hell, if I remember right, he's Peter is Franklin's godson, if I remember that correctly. But yeah, Franklin is Peter's godson. But yeah, what was I going with this? Yeah, but yeah, we all want the other major thing outside of Fantastic Four is Daredevil. So to have Charlie Cox come back as Daredevil and have the street level Trinity would be perfect, because that's what really is Peter Peter, Frank, and Matt all represent different spectrums of justice. Peter is the guy who wants to do the right thing. With great power comes great responsibility. Frank is basically, I'm going to put a bullet in your head and call it a day. And Matt's the guy in between. So to have Peter, Matt, and Frank all together would be really cool. And to throw Hulk in there is kind of interesting. But then again, you kind of wonder, how would this be too big to throw Daredevil here? But at the same time, there's a part of me that's I want to see Peter, Frank, and Matt have a fight with a raged out Hulk. See the three of them fight the Hulk together. That'd be absolutely fun. And that might be what we'd be getting, because we now know who the villain is. It's Mr. Negative, which is a villain that, out of the Brand New Day era, is the only one that stuck. Let's be real. The Freak, Paper Doll. Do y'all even remember these names? Honestly. The second, or should I say Vulture 3, because there was a... Back in the 60s and 70s, there was a second Vulture, who called Blackie Jargo, I think his name was, and Toomes killed him. So technically, yeah, the all-new Vulture, or the all-new Rhino, yeah, do you guys even remember those fuckers? I didn't think so. especially like freaking Paper Doll. Like, the only one that really made any kind of impact and staying power was Mr. Negative. And he's a cool villain. He's pretty powerful. I like the idea that he, like, you know, can mess with your, you know, with your emotions and things like that. And he's got a cool design. So Mr. Negative is really cool. And on top of that, it looks like Mr. Negative is building his own Sinister Six, which, thank Christ, because, like, I'm hoping just do Sinister Six. Just do a version of the Sinister Six, Sony and Marvel, because you're not gonna, you know, it's very obvious you're not gonna get your Sinister Six movie, Sony. You're just not gonna get it. And it looks like that's what we're getting, because we're building a team. Like, it looks like we have a bunch of villains. Now, am I basically saying, oh yeah, we're totally getting Sinister Six? No. It could be that some of these villains are just going to be like cameos, like in Fantastic Four First Steps, where we get cameo names of other villains like Mad Thinker and Diablo and others such and such. And it could be just a, like, day in the life where Peter's just been going around fighting other villains, and Mr. Negative is the big villain. Or these guys could just be working for Mr. Negative. I'm kind of hoping that it's like Mr. Negative makes the, like, we see these guys throughout, and then, you know, reveal, oh, Mr. Negative put them all together to make the Sinister Six, and we get, you know, at least, you know, Hulk and Punisher helping Peter in the fight, if we don't get Matt. I'm still hoping out for Matt to be here, but anyway. So the other villains that have been teased are, we do know for a fact Scorpion is coming back from Spider-Man. I forget the actor's name, but Matt Gargan is coming back. We've long awaited to see that. So Scorpion is going to be here. Hope to see him in, like, the armor, the tail, everything. And another two villains that we've gotten teased are Boomerang and the Tarantula. So we got Boomerang and Tarantula, both solid, lesser, like, street-level villains. And that's what I really like about this, is, again, we're doing, like, a street-level kind of story. It makes sense to have these kind of, like, lesser villains that aren't really built on, like, you know, we're here to, like, do damage to you, Spider-Man, or we want to kill people because, you know, this and that. No, the villains that we're using so far, Scorpion, Tarantula, Boomerang, and Mr. Negative, they're more about profit. They're more about, like, we're going to rob a bank. We're going to do this. So as for, like, other villains that I'm hoping to see in this story, like, in this movie, I mean, like, other villains, like, if we were to make this, hypothetically, this version of the Sinister Six, obviously Mr. Negative's the leader, and like I said, you got Boomerang, Tarantula, and Scorpion. So so that's four. So what other two villains would I put here in this roster? Well, if we're going, like, street level, I would kind of like, let's dig at some lesser known villains. Like, let's dig around and, you know, talk about some other lesser known villains. And I think one that would be really fun, I think one that would be a lot of fun is bringing Shocker back. Because remember, the guy got killed, but then fucking Toombs made the other guy, now you're the Shocker. And we never saw, that guy got sent to jail, so maybe, yeah. So maybe we could bring Shocker back. That'd be a lot of fun. And for a new villain, I would bring in, I would probably say, like, if we're going to dig around for lesser-known villains, I think it'd be kind of fun, like, someone like Man Mountain Marco. If you guys don't know that villain, he was, like, a D-list Spider-Man villain. Or maybe, like, White Rabbit. That'd be fun. She's kind of known. White Rabbit would be fun. I would also say, we've seen Rhino a lot, but maybe, like, the Gibbon. The Gibbon is another dumb villain. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think also maybe get, like, the Prowler. Like, actually get Prowler, because basically, I think Kevin Feige said that they can't use Miles, but they can use, and they did use, you know, bring back Donald Glover and have him play actual Prowler. That'd be a lot of fun. So yeah. Yeah. All in all, this looks like the Spider-Man movie that we wanted. This looks like a film that we've been begging for, and I just want to be good. Because I'm still, like, as much as I'm excited for Avengers Doomsday, I'm still worried about it. Because there was an interview with, like, Mystique's actor saying, oh yeah, the script's not done yet. And I'm like, excuse me? This movie comes out next December, guys. You got a lot of shooting to do. But anyway, so All sounds cool. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Spider-Man Brand New Day? I don't think we'll get a trailer. I don't think we'll get a trailer until like maybe January. I think we'll get like at earliest. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. But I think the earliest we'll get at least a teaser or a teaser trailer is January. Because again, they just started shooting the movie now. And I love the suit, by the way. I fucking love the suit. I think it's great. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Spider-Man Brand New Day so far? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Do you think we'll finally get Sinister Six? And what other two villains would you add into this hypothetical Sinister Six? Just comment below, let me know. And are you hoping for Daredevil as well? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.